and we really like the interviewers and their amazing questions. That's probably the best part of Germany is the interviews. Everybody does a great job with the interviews.
Welcome to the second day of Chiemsee Summer 2017. We're here with the band The Lytics. Nice to have you here. Yeah. How was your trip to Germany?
It was good. It was good. It wasn't too bad. Lots of delays on the way here, but yeah, we made it.
Okay, fine. I saw you played a lot of shows here in Germany. How is Germany for you, like playing shows here? What's your feeling about that?
It's definitely a different vibe from Canada. I feel like there's a real appreciation for the music here. And so, you know, we've had a lot of great crowds, and even the smaller crowds, they seem to get into it and really enjoy the music. So it's been really easy to perform in front of German crowds. Also a lot of fun, a lot of energy, and yeah, it's been great.
You already played today. How was your show?
Show was fun. Show was a lot of fun.
Take it if you want to.
Oh, sweet. Show was a lot of fun. It's a cool crowd. It's always interesting to see the crowd that you're going to get at a festival. You never really know. And the other part is because you're playing like certain slots, certain stages, the crowd that you start off with is very different from the crowd that you end with. So we started with one crowd and we ended with a completely different crowd, and in a good way. We started with a really calm, quiet crowd, and we ended with a really, dope, like high energy crowd. So it's really cool to see that progression. I had a lot of fun.
What was your favorite moment today on stage? Is there something?
I think we all cracked a smile when we played the new songs. When we played some of the new songs, we all, because sometimes you get kind of sick of playing the old stuff. Playing the new stuff kind of just reinvigorates you, makes you feel, energetic. And then when Minga throws down his scratch set, that's pretty sick. That makes me smile.
Yeah, same thing for me. I mean, we get to
cocky, eh? Cocky.
No, I'm just in general. Minga, aka DJ Hectic, just to let you guys know. Yeah,
I know him personally.
Yeah, of course. No, we always have a good time on stage. Any show we ever play, especially when we get to our more high energy songs, we always thanks, man. We always start off warming people up, and then as soon as we've got them warmed up, we just knock them down. So that's for us. That's just the best part, just getting them ready for the knockout.
You mentioned the new songs. Are you planning to drop a new CD next time?
Yeah, we're working on a new CD right now. Actually, it's pretty well done. So hopefully we're going to drop it this fall. And then we'll be back next year to tour it.
If everything goes according to plan, it never does. But what I would really like to see, actually, which we've never done, is it's already coming out for sure. They're gonna have a winter quarter album, but it would be nice to see like at least another kind of EP, because we just did kind of two back to back. I'd like to see the same type of thing with another EP coming in the springtime as well, just so that when we come back to Germany, we want to really I think we personally want to make a real big statement the following time. We've been here enough times, we've made enough friends, and now it's time to throw a party. You know what I mean? We have enough friends to throw a party now. We want to throw a party. That's it.
Cool. You've been several times in Germany. You mentioned this. What do you like most about Germany? Difficult question, I know. Is there something even?
Cured meats and cheeses for breakfast. I like that a lot. Beer. He's a huge fan of beer. Everybody's super friendly. That's huge. And your appreciation of music is very different than what we have in North America in the best way possible. I feel like we like music the same way that you do, but on a regular basis. Like I'm not trying to do that. I feel like in Germany, there's a lot of active looking for new music, which is where we fall into. In North America, there's a lot of active enjoyment of established, which is great too. But like here, this is the place where you like people look for new music, and for us, that's exactly where we want to be, because Germany also supports music once they like it. So we get a lot of times fans, oh, I saw you here, and then I saw you here, and then I saw you here, and by the third, fourth time you see them, they have so many people. There's one guy that comes and gets signatures every time of like everything. Like there's so many people, and you start to see these familiar faces. It's beautiful. The appreciation of music is what I really like about Germany, and the beer, and the smoked meats and cheeses.
Yeah, to add to that, like when you think about like Canadians and North Americans, it's more about the party. But when I'm here checking a show out, or when we're here playing, it kind of feels like people are going to shows and having the same experience they'd have at like, a museum or something. Like it's very personal, I feel. And it's like people are really watching you play, like really, dissecting your show and like enjoying it. Fully enjoying it. But back home it's like, so here it's like more watching art. Back home it's like more you guys party too, but back here the show is more about like getting turned up and like getting lit and stuff like that, or whatever you want to say. But here it's more about like, I need to be there at 6 o'clock to check that show out, because these people are from, Canada, and, and people are buying vinyl and like coming with their dads. This kid came to our show last night with his dad last night. Someone's there with their mom last night, and it's like, okay, let's have dinner, go to the show, and then go home at 10 o'clock. So it's like, it's more part of life here.
And we really like the interviewers and their amazing questions. That's probably the best part of Germany, is the interviews. Everybody does a great job with the interviews.
Thank you for that. What was the funniest moment on tour? Like that. This is a really difficult question, I know. Do you have some stories you would like to tell the German people out there? What do you do beside the stage? No comment.
I'm gonna answer this question by not answering this question. Anything that is really funny that we might joke about is not for public consumption. So, you know what? What I'd really be interested in, and maybe hopefully I run into you again, where you can tell me the band that answered this question the way that you hoped and gave you something, because I want to know what happened. Because I feel like anything that happened when you're staying with a bunch of dudes in hotel rooms and tour vans, and anything that happens that we find hilarious after knowing everything about each other all the time is not for public consumption. So I don't know. I'll be interested. There you go. Answer the question by not answering it.
I get your point, but it was a try worth. Can you tell me, what do you hear, like your private music? What do you like? What kind of music do you like, or what do you hear? Or what was the last band you heard in tour van, or something like that?
I just got the new Sean Price album, the Imperious Rex. It's one of the best albums I've heard ever.
Tell him about James. Tell him about James. Tell him about James, though.
I love James Taylor. He's great.
I actually like Van Morrison a lot, and I believe that if people paid more attention to music, they would like Van Morrison more than James Taylor. I'm just bugging you.
I mean, I listen to a lot of Kendrick. I mean, that's just kind of been what I've been paying attention to a lot. But if I'm gonna give any of the German groups, or even the some of them that we've come across just in the time that we've been here, any love or any sort of that, just recently we met a group called the Giant Rooks. Really cool band, actually, and really a great group of guys. That's one. We met another group called OK Kid. They were actually here playing here too as well. another great group of guys. Just to name two, there's more than two that we know, but
Just to name three.
I mean, we just saw SSIO. We haven't met him yet, but or SSEO, I should say. Just to name four. You're gonna put me on the spot, huh? All right. This is some of it right now. Actually, okay. You said the beginners. That's another one. That's four. I'm gonna stop right there.
Yeah, I know. No, yeah. So I don't know. I just kind of listen to everything. I also DJ back home, so I'm always listening for different things. There's an English artist named Jesse James, is really dope. Lil Carner is really dope. Laura Mavula, just whatever catches my ear. Jazz, lots of jazz. Robert Glasper, you know, he's really dope. Yeah, Frank Ocean's, you know, dope. Just a bunch of people. Lots of hip hop too.
Cool. We're from Mammuth Music. Yeah, you want to say something? Oh, that's a difficult question. So I haven't prepared for that, but I tell you, I'm listening to several German artists. Like I like OK Kid and the Beginners too. I also like a band called Heiß Kalt. Think maybe you met them on some festival and tell them greetings from me. But some bands you mentioned, I agree that they're great. So lots of great music out there. We're from Mammuth Music. We support young bands. So I wanted to ask you if you have some tips for really newcomer bands. What should they do? What can you tell them in that state of a band? Are there?
The only thing that I can tell them is make the music in a way that you believe it can play for how many people. If you go to a festival and you see how many people are playing there, make a song that you think that many people would want to hear. That's it. If you believe that, whether other people believe it, doesn't matter if any other people believe that. As long as you believe that when you're making the song, then when you play that song with that same energy and that same passion, it'll translate. That's it. You make a song, you want to play to 40,000 people, then you make a song that 40,000 people are going to like. And you play that song like 40,000 people are going to love it. It's their favorite song and you won't go wrong. Any day of the week, you keep doing that and eventually it'll go. Well, realistically, it can go wrong if you don't have any talent. But if you do have talent, then that is the 100% secret formula. And we're still working on that. I think everybody out here who isn't getting that 40,000 person crowd consistently is working on that. But that's the key. You make a song that they'll like and eventually they'll figure it out. You can't just keep hitting people with bangers and them not figuring it out. Like it's ridiculous. Just do it.
Yeah, like to add to that, believe in the music you're making, one, and then two is it just takes a long time to get to a spot that you feel is whatever worthy. We're not even at the spot we want to be at yet, but it just takes a long time. And just keep going and don't let anything really deter you from what you want to do. That's what it is.
So step one, make sure you've got talent. Step two, make great songs. And step three, keep going.
Also, make sure that this is what you want to do, because this is not easy. This is a really hard business, and it's going to take a lot out of you. So if you're going to get into it, make sure that you love it and you want to be doing this. Otherwise, it's going to kick your ass.
Cool, thank you. At least I want to make a small round of questions. Just short answers. I tell you that and you pass the mic and tell me what do you think about it. Water or beer?
Water.
Water. Water.
Water.
It depends.
Great answer. Bicycle or Ferrari?
Bicycle.
Ferrari, if I can afford it.
Rookie question. Ferrari.
Who wouldn't want to drive a Ferrari, man? Come on.
So I'll never be able to afford a Ferrari. I'll take a bicycle.
It's healthy.
Camping or hotel?
Ooh. Ooh, 5-star hotel.
Hotel.
Camping. When the zombies come, I want to make sure that I'm ready to live on the move and off the land quick.
Oh man, I'll definitely go hotel on that one. After that answer.
Camping in a hotel.
Great answer. Some other bands had the same idea as you. Great one. Festival or club show, maybe the difficultest one. Not for you? Okay. Not for him.
Festival.
Festival.
Always festival.
Of course, festival.
Probably festival. Wherever we can sell merch. Yeah, it's like we need that money, you know.
Thank you very much. Have a nice time here in Germany. Enjoy your time and hope to see you on tour with your new CD.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Peace.
Mammuth. Musik, die auffällt.